So you're thinking about a trip to Maui. Awesome. You've probably got the road to Hana on your list, and you've definitely heard about the waterfalls. But listen, the real magic, it's not waiting for you in a crowded parking lot. We're going to go way beyond that. This is your guide to leaving the tour buses behind and finding the raw, wild, untouched heart of the island. Right off the bat, you've got a choice to make. On the left, that's the tourist path. You know the one. Think of Twin Falls, the first big stop everyone makes. It's pretty, for sure, but you're often fighting for parking just to stand in line for a photo. But then, there's the path on the right, the adventurer's path. Yeah, it's going to be muddy, it's going to be a challenge, but it leads to solitude and to the kind of real magic you came all this way to find. Okay, before we dive into the secret spots, we have to do a critical briefing. Seriously, think of this as your mission prep. Because heading out to these places, it's not just about having an adventure. It's about a huge responsibility. And our guiding principle, the core of this whole mission, is a powerful Hawaiian value, malama. It means to care for, to tend to preserve. We're just guests in these incredible places, you and I. Our goal is to leave them even better than we found them. Now, let's talk about 3 non-negotiable protocols. Pay attention here. First, flash floods. They are no joke. If you see the water level rising or the water starts turning muddy brown, that's your cue. Get to high ground immediately. Second, leptospirosis. It's a bacteria in the fresh water. Simple rule, don't swim if you have any open cuts, and whatever you do, do not drink the water. And finally, respect kapu signs. Kapu means forbidden. If you see one, that's it. The adventure ends there. You turn around, no exceptions. All right, briefing complete. You've got the rules of engagement. Now, let's get to the main event, your 5 secret missions. Each one is a totally unique challenge with an absolutely incredible reward waiting for you. First up, Alelele Falls. Now, most people get to the famous 7 sacred pools and they turn around. Your mission? Keep going. It's a short, maybe 15-minute hike from the road. Yeah, you gotta cross a stream, but that one little obstacle is enough to filter out almost everybody else, leaving you with this stunning, secluded 50-foot waterfall. And what's the reward for that tiny bit of extra effort? Well, a recent visitor put it perfectly. We had this beauty all to ourselves. That right there, that's the whole point. Mission 2 is Punaluu Falls, and let me tell you, this is a serious step up. There isn't really a trail. The trail is the stream. You're literally scrambling up and over slippery boulders, heading straight up this raw, almost prehistoric feeling canyon. It is high risk for sure, but the reward, it's a jaw-dropping 100-foot waterfall that feels like a lost cathedral in the jungle. And this field report from someone who did it says it all. This is not a walk in the park. You're going to get scraped up. But that feeling of standing in front of a 100-foot cascade with not another soul in sight? Yeah, absolutely worth it. Our third mission is a perfect example of something hidden in plain sight. Literally, thousands of people pull over every day to snap a photo of Upper Waikani Falls, also known as Three Bears, from the road. But the real secret is knowing how to get down to it. It's a steep, super muddy descent where you're basically using tree roots as handholds to guide you down to the paradise at water level. And please, take this advice to heart. People really struggle here in sandals. The way down is tricky, it's slippery, but just like the quote says, once you make it down there, it is pure paradise. For Mission 4, we're leaving the road to Hana completely and heading over to West Maui for the 13 Crossings Trail. This one isn't about one big payoff view at the end. The magic is the journey itself. You're going to be wading through the stream again and again and again, deep inside this incredible, dense, kind of magical bamboo forest. And here is the single most important piece of advice for this trail. Just embrace it. Your feet are going to get wet. They're going to get muddy. Don't waste your energy trying to rock hop and stay dry. It's not going to happen. Just lean into it. That surrender is part of the whole experience. Okay, our final mission is Waigamoi Falls, and this one is perfect for a little instant gratification adventure. It's right off the road, but there's a secret. See, everyone stops at the lower pool, which is nice, but the real trick is the 5-minute scramble up the rocks to much larger, totally secluded upper pool that most people don't even know exists. And this is exactly why you need to be in the know. It's such an easy spot to just drive right past, but as this visitor confirms, that second hidden pool up top, that's the real winner. Okay. You have your missions. You know where to go, but you cannot go in unprepared. Let's talk about the essential toolkit, the gear you absolutely need to conquer the jungle safely
and have a good time doing it. So I want you to ask yourself honestly, looking at what you've packed, do you really have the right gear? This isn't a walk to the resort pool deck. This is a wild, unmaintained, and incredibly beautiful environment. You gotta be ready for it. Let's start with the single most important gear choice you will make, your footwear. Forget your flip-flops. They're dangerous here. And heavy waterproof boots, they'll just fill with water and weigh you down. The rocks are covered in this invisible, super slick layer of moss. You need shoes with insane grip, like felt-bottom Tobbies or a good pair of trail runners that can drain water easily. And here's the rest of your kit. First, reef-safe sunscreen. The chemicals in regular sunscreen damage the fragile ecosystem, so look for zinc or titanium-based ones. Next, a waterproof dry bag. This is non-negotiable. Your phone, your keys, they all go in here. Mosquito repellent, you'll be glad you have it. And trust me on this last one, a full change of clothes and a trash bag to put all your muddy gear in. Your rental car company will thank you. All right, now I want you to just focus on this number for a second. 70%. What in the world could that possibly have to do with hiking to a waterfall?
This is where it all comes full circle, right back to our guiding principle of Malama. 70% is the concentration of rubbing alcohol you need in a spray bottle to clean your shoes before and after every single hike. This one simple 2-minute act helps stop the spread of rapid ohia death, a deadly fungus that's devastating Hawaii's native forests. With one small action, you become part of the solution.
And that brings us right back to the beginning. It all comes down to this one question. You know, the paved path is easy, it's predictable, and it's crowded. But the muddy trail, that's where the adventure is. That's where the real connection happens. That's where the magic of Maui is actually waiting for you. The choice is all yours.